every time you ask AI about your project and it forgets everything? Well, I made a system that can make it remember it so that it spent 75 times less tokens than it should have done under normal circumstances. So let's go. So today I'm going to teach you how you can make your AI smart and at the same time make it use less tokens so you don't hit the limits. So we're going to use this open source repository which is Graphify, and this has become popular in just over a month. From April 5 it started, and today's 29 actually, but it has reached 38,000 stars. So that means that a lot of people are using it. Let me show you what the current problem that we have in our system is. So right now we are spawning an agent which is reading all our files and our source files blindly, and it is burning a lot of tokens, and then we start a new task for a new thing, and then it again reads everything, and in a way it is going to burn out all your tokens and you're going to hit the limits. So what we are going to do, we are going to transform this raw agent into a graphified agent, and how we are going to do it? So all the files that we have, then we have a graph engine. All the files will be given to that script, which we are actually using a Python script. So all those files will be given to that Python script, and it is going to generate a graph which will have the connection of all the files and all the functions and everything, so they can be used by our graph very easily. So there are three things which we are actually using. One is that it can parse all the languages, every class, every function, and it is going to import everything into the form of a JSON and a graph. And it can also transcribe audio, meeting videos, and YouTube links. And this all thing that is happening, this is happening without the use of any AI. So this is just completely free because we are just having some Python scripts, and we are going to run those scripts in our system. We can also use APIs for doing the same things when we have markdown docs and PDFs, etc. So what it is going to do, it is going to just be more smart in doing the same thing, like making the same graph but in a smart way, because it now has a brain. But we'll just stick to the free one for now. Now what actually is happening is that we are creating some clusters and not actually a database, but we can use it like a database. This is the technical part which you don't need to know. What will happen when we run it? It will create a workspace where we will have agent rules and workflows. This is also something technical, and this is an output folder that is going to be made. There will be a JSON file, a report.md file, and a HTML file. In the HTML file, you will actually see the graph visually. In the report file, there will be a summary of how the graph has been made, or everything, that how your app is structured. And the JSON file is the machine readable graph which is there for the AI, because the JSON format is something AI can use very easily. Now, so it is already proven that this method of graphifying can reduce your tokens by 71 times. And this might look very small on a smaller project, but on a bigger project when you'll work, it is going to reduce the tokens by a hell lot, and you will not hit the limits as easily as you could have done. And obviously, as we are working through the project, we'll have two things. One is we need to update it, or we can just automatically set up a hook which is going to do this for us, and this is the recommended way also. And we can query it like a database and everything, and if it grows we can even deploy it. Now this is something for the theory part. Now let me actually show you how we are going to use it. So we'll come to the GitHub. Now this is the GitHub. We'll go down, and when we'll go down, it will show how we can install it. So this is actually the way we are going to install. So let's copy it. Let's go to our Antigravity, and here I have opened a project which I have made myself, and it is a very small project and will be very good for demonstration. Just copy, paste, and then it has made some skills, and some technical part has been done in the background. You don't need to know it. Now since we are using Antigravity, so let's install it for Antigravity also, so we can use it easily. So Graphify Antigravity install, Control Shift V and enter. Actually it did not copy it. Control C, and yeah, Graphify Antigravity install. You can also use it as an MCP agent, which we'll do in the future. Let's leave it for now. Let's open a new chart, and let's just say Graphify. Actually we need to say it like this, /Graphify and dot. Now why we are using dot here? because dot means root folder. So it is going to make a graph of your whole project. You can also make of just one folder or some source files, but right now we just want to make it for the whole folder. It is going to ask for some commands. For me, it is giving some errors because I have my Python and other things installed in some different places and not in the default places. So it is going to see the help and then it will do the things. Hold on, let's see what more it is using. It is thinking, and now it is asking me to Graphify update. So see, it has made a folder over here which is Graphify out, which is the output file that it made. It has made the report, and the report is quite extensive. I mean 264 lines. I'll show you a more extensive report of my another folder, which was actually a freelance project. This is a HTML file. Let's copy it, copy the path, and let's open Chrome. Let's just paste this and let's see how my graph looks. So this is a very small project, yet it has quite a big graph. See, here is the view model, and view model is having different functions: the update, edit the state, load column for edit. This is actually a notes app, which is a very small app, and still this graph is very big. Let me show you the app that I was talking about. Now this is the graph of a freelance project that I made, and just imagine how big the graph is. So if I'm going to query it, like I want to just even change a simple functionality that I don't want Google sign in, I want the sign in to be with other custom emails also. So it is going to read 10 files. Now when it will read 10 files, it will consume a lot of tokens, and when I'll do second change, then it will again read those 10 files. So instead what happens here is that the graph is created, everything is connected. See, you can see that there is this user chat thing. This is in Flutter, so it says Dart, and it is connected to various different things. Now we can come into anti-gravity, and let me show you how are we actually going to use it. Let me first show you by giving it a simple prompt that I want to make changes in the swipe to delete functionality that I have. Right now it is just in one direction, but I want that the current should get deleted even if I swipe in any of the two horizontal directions. Now just see how much time it will take to do the same thing, and I'll not actually do it completely. I'll just show you the thinking process. So it is thinking, then it searched, and now it will again think, and it found the file actually. Now let's cancel it here. It was going to think again. Now I'll just say that use Graphify and just Control C and paste it. And I'll tell you that I'm still learning it, and there will be surely some slash commands for this that we can run, so that we don't have to write use Graphify every time. See, now it is querying like a database. So now it has found various graph queries that it has. Now it is thinking, and let it think for some time, and see, it just made the edits just like that. Added 18 lines and deleted 5. And it is saying that I have deleted the home screen. See how fast it was. Previously it was going to think the third time, but here it just thought one time, and it has also done the changes. So this is such a small time gap, but when you will have bigger projects, then the time gap will be huge. So I think you understood what I wanted to tell you, and integrate it into your workflow and tell me how it goes for you. Till then, keep learning, keep coding, keep debugging, and sayonara.